Arsenal travelled to St Mary's Stadium for a tough clash against Newcastle on Matchday 6 of the Premier League. The Magpies have been struggling both domestically and in the Champions League, and they'll see this fixture as an opportunity to reset their momentum. Arsenal, meanwhile, will look to maintain consistency and continue building towards the top of the table. Newcastle entered this match with 1 win, 1 loss and 3 draws in the league. However, their most recent outing was a morale-boosting 4-1 victory against Bradford in the Carabao Cup, a performance they'll hope can inject some confidence into their Premier League campaign. Arsenal arrived with 3 wins, 1 loss and 1 draw from their 5 league fixtures, alongside a comfortable cup win over Port Vale. Historically, Arsenal have had the upper hand recently, winning the last 2 competitive fixtures as well as a friendly, though Newcastle did win the 3 before that. Newcastle are tactically flexible. They alternate between a 4-3-3 and a 5-3-2 setup, with in-possession shifts to a 3-4-3 or 3-5-2 respectively. Their fullbacks are key, either pushing high to support the midfield or overlapping when the wingers cut inside. Attacks are often channeled wide or launched directly via long balls from the goalkeeper to Joelinton or the striker before cycling through midfield to create chances. Defensively, they are disciplined. Out of possession, they fall into either a 5-4-1 or 4-5-1 block, pressing aggressively when opponents build out from the back, and once the opposition reaches midfield, Newcastle create 2 walls with their forwards and defenders, with a space between them. When a pass does sneak between the lines, the forward wall press instantly, denying backward options for the player on the ball and forcibly accelerating the opponent's tempo, often leading to turnovers. Newcastle's defensive numbers are elite. They allow among the fewest touches in their own box, concede very few headers from crosses, and rank near the top for pressing sequences and high turnovers. Interestingly, they also record the most recoveries in the league despite making the fewest tackles, highlighting how efficient their shape and pressing traps are. Their Achilles heel is in attack. Newcastle have one of the lowest XG figures in the league and the second worst conversion rate. They struggle to generate consistent fast breaks and remain unsettled in finding the right attacking combinations to replace Isak's influence. Despite their attacking struggles, Newcastle have historically caused Arsenal problems. The Gunners' high line, when in possession, leaves them vulnerable to Newcastle's pace in transition, even without Isak. They are also stronger in aerial duels, meaning Arsenal may find set pieces, especially corners, less effective than usual. I expect Newcastle to start in their 4-3-3 formation, with the flexibility to switch as the match progresses. For Arsenal, the backline should feature Timber, Calafiori, Gabriel and Saliba. One intriguing battle will be Altamad testing himself against Arsenal's defenders as he continues to adapt to the Premier League. Out wide, Gordon versus Timber could be decisive in determining Newcastle's attacking impact. Arsenal will hope for Odegaard's return. If fit, he should partner Rice and Zubimendi in midfield. Otherwise, Merino could step in. Up front, expect Saka, Martinelli and Gyokeres, with the latter expecting to face a physical duel against Dan Burn. Since Eddie Howe's arrival, Newcastle have consistently made life difficult for Arsenal. Both sides are defensively disciplined, but have shown occasional inefficiency in attack against strong opposition. For that reason, I lean towards a goalless draw for this match. Unless Newcastle manage to strike early, in which case Arsenal could struggle to claw their way back. Both teams will approach this game with respect for the other's strengths. Newcastle, despite their shaky league form, know they've had success against Arsenal in the past and will believe they can grind out a result. Arsenal, however, tend to find rhythm against Newcastle over the course of 90 minutes, and if they fall behind, they are more than capable of turning up the pressure to break through a stubborn defense. There's a possibility that Newcastle played safe more than usual, with their Champions League match midweek being an important one, as they have yet to score a point in the tournament. Either way, this promises to be a tense tactical battle, a fitting way to close out the month. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and look forward to more Arsenal analysis videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.